Hello guys.
Oh my goodness.
I feel so shy. It's been a minute.
Which minute? It's been ages. Anyways.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Welcome.
We are
the Bagshaws. So guys, we want to say thank you so much. Thank you for your love, your comments, your likes, your shares.
While we're away.
On our previous videos, right? The wedding night experience.
Oh my God.
Wedding night. Wow.
Oh my God. Like.
Thank you so much.
And right now, love, we have over 800 subscribers. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So guys, we apologize. You know,
we really do.
You guys have been asking for a lot of videos, but you know,
we've been jotting them down. We've been noting them,
so
we're taking it one after the other. But this particular video for today, it is based on
popular demands.
And of course, what better way is it to celebrate 800 solid
800 plus.
800 plus. I'm counting. We're almost at 1K. So we can do this.
Oh Lord have mercy. So we want to say we're very sorry that we've not been, you know, keeping up with, you know, posting and all of that.
Yeah. We've been busy.
We can blame it on our job and work.
Yeah.
I think we need to do a video, love, on getting married to a medical doctor. Like, what it
is like.
What it's like, yeah.
Our dear country, right? The workload and stuff. So let's dive into this video. So
how did we meet? No, I'm shy. They say ladies first.
You put me on the spotlight, like.
Because you're the spotlight.
Okay, so we met in school. Yeah, I think so. I think that's just the best way to put it. So we met when we went to school. They sent me to go to school, but I came back with a man.
Are you serious right now, bro?
No, not only a man, with my degree, of course. But yeah, so I think it was when I went to school. So we both schooled in the same school, in the same country, from different mothers. So we both schooled in Belarus. So Belarus is a country. A lot of people don't know because probably it's a small country, but I'll leave it to the geographer to tell you the things.
Okay, so Belarus is a small country of population of 10 million in Eastern Europe. It's a former Soviet Union country, sharing borders with Russia, Ukraine, on the east, on the north, Latvia, and northwest or north. I would say not per se, still Latvia and Lithuania, and then on the west Poland. So it's just a tiny little country, in Eastern.
A tiny little country that we found love. So love is everywhere. It can even be your compound.
I'm telling you. So what happened? I wanted to go to Ukraine initially, then, but you know, it didn't just work out. You know, that year everybody wanted to go to Ukraine, but then I found myself in Belarus, and then
before Ukraine, you also wanted to go to
Even when I came to Belarus, I wanted to go to Romania, but then it just worked out that like it didn't even work out. I didn't get the admission, so you know, he said that God works all things, you know.
All things work together.
All things work together for good to them that love God.
And to them that are called according
to His purpose. So actually, then it's not like I was even serious with God per se. Like you
were not saved.
I was not saved. Let's put it that way. So fast forward to 2013, because I got to that country, I think it was 2012.
Yeah, 2012.
So fast forward to Fast forward
That's
to
over
like
10
10 years
years,
ago.
over
So
a
fast forward to 2013. That's when I met
because that
this
was when I
woman.
came. So I
Okay.
think at this point, right, we can actually put, like, because you know on our channel you have to jot things down. You have to. So I
Jot
think
things down to take things away.
okay, so I think like the part of divine timing and you know working in God's purpose, I think this is where it actually comes to play, because just like he was saying earlier on that he even wanted to cross over, like even when he was in Belarus, he wanted to cross over to Romania. And I, for one, too, as well, I wanted to go to Ukraine. Probably if I went to a different country, I don't even know if I would still meet him. I don't know. To be very honest, I wouldn't know. And I remember then when they told me I was going to Belarus, my dad was scared. My mom was like, "Where is that?" Like, what? And my
I
dad,
think that nobody knew of Belarus. So nobody knew of Belarus.
Yeah. So it was like, oh, it's a very cold country, you know, you need to dress well, you need to do. Anyways, that's by the way. So we met when I got there in 2013, and I started off by doing my preparatory because the official language in Belarus is Russian language. Yes. So
language course.
yes, so I needed to do preparatory. So it is in preparatory, it is not mandatory. However, because it is the official language, you can as well choose to do that before medical school. So I think my dad was hell-bent that I should do that because he's keen on languages, and I went in November, 9th of November 2013. So he had, that was past the academic session, like the beginning of the academic session, because academic session starts in September. So it was just like, instead of like trying to brush up Ori and all of that, so I can as well just do the language, have that what's the word? That degree? No, not degree, that
you could call it a degree because they also give us a certificate.
A certificate, yes. So just to have that alongside, which helped, really helped. So yes, so that's not what this video is about. So the reason I am bringing that here is because that played a huge role in the connection between this couple. Because by the time I got there, you know, we met a couple of my other friends as well. We met him, and he could speak Russian language very well. And you know, coming from a different place of English, and you have to communicate with people, you know, you have to buy stuff, you need to buy tickets, the bus driver, the train driver, or whatever, or whoever you meet would speak Russian language, even though just a few persons or some few people obviously could speak English, right? So that was where he came to play in my life, because in the hostel we were then, we were attending Redeem in Belarus. Okay, so I think we sort of met in school because it was school that carried us to Belarus, right? But the main connection, practically,
we met in church.
We met in church. So, so what he usually did then, or what he did then, was, he was the assistant pastor then. So he usually, because he could speak Russian language then, he would usually come with the driver because there was free transportation for those of us in my hostel then, and I think some other hostels as well. So he would come with the bus driver to Pralitaskaya 16. So Pralitaskaya is the name of the street, Pralitaskaya 16. So 16 was the name of our hostel then. So he'll come with the bus driver to come pick us to church. Then we usually also have Bible study in the hostel, because you had like different branches. In medical hostels, some people that stayed in apartments, they had theirs as well. Then for us, we're quite a lot in my set, like a lot of Nigerians living in our hostel. So we usually had Bible study there. So he would come with our pastor, Sister Lovely. So they would come together, then they would have like Bible study with us. So that was how we met. Your version, Mr. Man.
Okay, anyways, she has said a little bit of how we met. So, this story is very... I'm too shy.
Why shall I shy?
But then, actually, when I first saw her, I was like, who is this girl? Like, I didn't even like her one bit. Like,
so was I your spec?
Nah, no way. Like, she was not my spec at all. Should I even see what my spec is? No. Anyways.
You want to see your spec? We have married me. Oh, come on, come
anyways,
on.
There's no
come on.
There's no point. There's no point.
No, tell us your spec.
No, there's no point. I'm not there. Before I will sleep this night.
You will sleep over.
So what happened was, I was like, cause she has a bow leg, and I was like,
cutie. Emphasis on cute.
Okay, a cute bow leg, which I appreciate right now. But then I was like, which kind of girl is this? I'm like, she's Yoruba, so the only thing that's left is just for her to have, like, you know, these tribal marks that they give to Yoruba people, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm sure that was what was left.
No, I don't think it depends on the tribe.
See, please forgive me, bro. Yoruba people, I'm not being tribalistic.
Okay.
But actually, Yoruba people are the ones that have more tribal marks, like
true, of course.
So I was like, So me, I didn't even sing that shower because what's my me? I was doing the work of God.
Oh shit! You were tending the father's flock.
Me, I was doing what I was doing, sha. Then, anyways, fast forward to. Okay, like she mentioned, I usually help them, you know, then when they were even looking for apartments, I'll call the landlord, like like, and the
even
truth
taxi.
Is, yeah.
If you wanted, if we went shopping and we needed a taxi to take us back to our hostel, then we'd call our brother Bagshaws. Okay, let's go brother Bagshaws. Like, we were so clueless. I was clueless. Like, we oh gosh, like thinking about it, I'm just like I was just a cute bow-legged fair girl and just walking about, like, we were just so clueless.
Wait, and the honest truth is that I wasn't just doing this for her, like, and her and her best friend. It was like I was just this guy that everybody could call.
Almost everybody. Like, if you school together, like our dear friends, you can comment that, like, Brother Bagshaw was the person that everybody in church had Brother Bagshaw's number. Like, everybody could call, not even only myself and Kendi, my best friend. Like, everybody had his number. If you are coming like this, and you're okay, I cannot just Brother Bagshaw. Because it was one everybody could, like, communicate to. So, for me, I'm just like, somebody anyway can just go to, like, Bra.
You serious?
So it wasn't like, it didn't cross my mind at all. After, I just thought I would come to school, you know, get my degree, go back to whichever country I want to go, just continue my life.
Lórí irọ́, my chocolate. Lórí irọ́, my sugarcane. Lórí irọ́, you are my onion. Lórí irọ́, you are my biscuit. Lórí irọ́, you are my pop-pop. Lórí irọ́, you are my rodo. You are my tomato.
Well, yes, I think, of course, like, you guys should stay tuned for how I knew you were the one.
Oh, okay. We'll still talk about that much later. I think maybe in next episode, if possible, we'll talk about it. Next video by God's grace. So, you know, I helped them call landlords, like, if they wanted to. And even then, I remember when they were even moving from the hostel to the apartment, I was the one that called, like, you know, the truck that will come and help, you know, and all those kind of stuff, help them to move. And so, okay, that's where our friendship, you can say that's where our friendship started, you know, because that's how it started anyways. So this was in 2014.
Yeah,
2014.
That was
Yeah, after the her language course, so that was 2014 September. So we're just like, mutual friends. Like,
so for context, the language course was we actually studied chemistry, biology, physics in Russian language.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing.
So randomly, like, she was this person that really knew how to cook then, and she would have a birthday party that, she would invite almost like
the Yoruba brothers.
Aside from the Yoruba brothers, even including Franklin, that's my best man, and some other people like to come and eat. So there's even one birthday she even had. I think it was 2015. I remember.
Yeah,
2015. Yeah. So like we'll go to her house, and even aside birthday, she's this kind of person that when she cooks, she would invite me. Sometimes I go with my best friend, that kind of stuff. So
just to eat together.
Just to eat together and all that stuff. So
even on my birthday, you were the DJ. So he was the DJ. Like, I don't know were you awkward? Did you feel awkward that day? Maybe because we're speaking Yoruba and stuff.
No, I don't know. Not really, sure. So really. I think our friendship just got along that way.
Yeah.
You get so. And do you want to say something?
No, we're just like close. Like we became like, okay, obviously from church members. Then all of a sudden, it would come, and I think there was a time it was in 3rd year, and he was preparing for his major exams. I was in 1st year, so because it was 2 years my senior in medical school, and funny how he would come to my house because my house was very close to the school.
Yeah.
So I think he was also connected because after his lectures, he would just come over to the house. My house was like 5 minutes walk.
Yeah.
From the school's main building, because we had like other buildings like where you go take lectures, like different lectures and stuff. But the main building was close to my house, and once you get to 3rd year, is it 3rd year or 4th year now, you have like lectures and you still come back to school. So that was much more easier for him because I don't know why did you not read inside the library?
Okay, yeah. Another reason why I didn't like reading in the library because as at that time the library is usually noisy. Like especially
that's the particular type of library. We had like 3 libraries.
Yeah, then there's one other library that people usually use that we didn't really know about it.
The other one that had like computers
and all that stuff. So it was really noisy, and I'm like, my house. I was staying alone. My house was very far. So
That's true.
Yeah, so I didn't want to go.
You were staying at Al-Shankar.
Yeah, Al-Shankar.
That's
so
true.
I didn't want to like go home early because of course if you go home you are going to sleep and all that kind of stuff. So when she's going to class. So when she's going to class, like, or maybe she's going out, I'll just collect her key. And of course, her best friend was okay with it. Like, because it was Brother Bagshaws.
I was usually in the kitchen.
I didn't mean any harm. You get. So, but I think another thing that drew me to her, let me not lie, let me be honest. Another thing that drew me to her was like, she knew how to cook. And she was so caring. Like, let's just
so I was tending to your own flock separately. Is that what you're trying to say?
But anyway, she didn't do it like intentionally. She was caring. Aside, what is wrong with you?
I didn't do it intentionally.
Because even aside myself, she actually used to even, do you used to cook for any other person? But like, like what I mentioned earlier on.
When I cook, I invite people just to come and.
So maybe that.
So ladies, be hospitable. Be hospitable. not for, to be very honest, not for any ulterior motive. To be very honest, but there are some qualities that you can hear from him that they look out for. So it doesn't hurt, really. It doesn't hurt.
So then I used to go to her house, read. When I'm done reading, like even before I leave, she would come back, to the house from classes. She would even cook. Me, I'll eat. Of course, before I now go home. So once I get home, and because it was preparation for exams, then once I get home, I just sleep, wake up. And so I think one of those, and then, yeah, another thing that I got us close was, I actually loved pharmacology. Yeah, so like, in medical school, like I loved pharmacology then. So then, no, not even pharmacology then. I loved pharmacology. So now fast forward to when I was in 5th year and when she was in 3rd year, I had to even give her some of my notes.
Oh my gosh, like shout out to people that make good, clear, concise notes. Like my husband's handwriting is so clean, like it's so crisp, it's so clean, it's so clear.
That's really my
No. So, but like another thing again with him is whenever he's reading, he like takes his time, make good solid notes. So even before then, I think even in hygiene and some other stuff,
I think he got to a part. I think he got to a part. She misplaced one of my notes like that. I was so
love. We are married.
So pissed off.
We have graduated from medical school.
To be honest, I was not happy because I like keeping my notes. Like
the notes you have kept now, who will help? Please bring them out of this house. So yeah, so I think that was pretty much like one thing led to another. Like even calling. Okay, then there were also some times that we would order groceries.
Oh,
he was also the one that found that, because we used to call it either staff car, meaning like they bring the delivery to your house. That was far back as 2015. 2015, 2016. You can imagine that kind of home delivery. Of course, now it is rampant, right? It's not new. But then it was like something out of the world. Like,
instead of going to the shop, to pick the stuff, you can just order it online. Tell them how many kg of banana you want.
And they
bring everything like
very neat. So on occasions like that, when he would already be at home, he would get those things for us, would leave it at home, and just meet it at home rather. And it was really nice. And another thing again is like it is. I know, right? And another thing again is seriously, like, okay, I don't know if I should say like what also drew me to you.
See.
Yeah, you were also you are, because he's still very domesticated. I don't know, like he would clean. Like even when I was cooking, or whenever I was cooking or stuff, it would still be there to like to like wash the. I remember the first time we were going home for summer. Sylvia, I don't know if Sylvia is going to watch this, and it was that day I was very knackered, like I was so tired, and because we're shopping to like come back for summer and stuff, and maybe came to the house, he cleaned, like he used to be okay, just rest. Wait, to be very honest, then we were still platonic friends.
Yeah.
And Sylvia asked me, she was like, babe, like, are you guys dating? I'm like, no. Like, because like, bruh, like, did you even no, like, because I was so tired, and he did all of those things. I'm like, okay. It must be a good man. But that was like, and another thing again is, you also usually like order. Okay, I talked about like ordering taxis, speaking with like agents and stuff, like the Russian language. So brothers, learn a second language. It could help. We never can tell. But yeah, so if you're not taking anything from this video, like we said earlier, be hospitable. Even without ulterior motive, really be accommodating. Of course, not like open your doors and you don't have boundaries. We have some other videos on like how we kept boundaries during our courtship. Take it here. So have boundaries, even in your friendship, do things that would please God, most importantly, and be hospitable, be honest in your friendship. You never know. It could be a stranger, it could be your husband that you are accommodating. Of course, not like, but you get what I'm saying. Like, so
that's how we went, from total strangers to
from different backgrounds, from different tribe, different age brackets. Maybe not age bracket, same age bracket, but like different family.
So we went from total strangers to being church members. Then from church members, we became friends. From friends, we became prayer partners.
Ooh.
And then from prayer partners, then we became, you can say we became lovers.
Lovers. I showed him pepper.
And now we are married.
Oh, such a beautiful progression.
We didn't even talk about the fact that, then when, I had to share some of my family, background.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we're just even friends. We're just platonic friends. And I had to share my family background with her and ask her to just pray with me, and all that stuff. So
that's true. That was so just close as well.
Yeah, so that actually drew us a little bit closer. But anyways, we'll talk about how we both knew
because it looks like the progression was like a very smooth sail.
It wasn't,
but it wasn't. Believe me, it wasn't. Like all of those stages.
I saw things.
You saw Shege Banza. All of those stages was not actually easy, to be very honest. It wasn't. Like there were a lot of basketballs here and there. There were a lot of back and forth in our relationship.
But I think the most interesting part of our relationship that I think we have both enjoyed, or like I enjoyed the most, was the period when we were friends. And of course, we're still friends.
Because
the truth is sometimes I used to tell her, I don't know whether I stand to be corrected then, but sometimes I tell her, do you know that I'm doing this thing for you, not because you're my wife or something. I'm just doing this because because you're my friend. When somebody has vexed you, when somebody has annoyed you, and then I don't understand.
Do I annoy you?
I beg, calm down. When somebody has annoyed you, and then the person will be telling you to do something, you'll be like, bro. So I just do some things because you're my friend. So another thing to note: marry your friends. Ooh. If you guys are not friends, try and make yourself friends before you even while you're dating or courting or anything like that. While you guys are about, getting married, you guys should try and know yourselves very well, be friends with each other, because, my dear, there are some times that the person you get married to will annoy you.
We annoy you. But so
that's a little bit of, summary of how we both met. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos. By the grace of God, God will help us.
Amen.
For us to, it's not easy. Adulthood is adulting.
It's adulting. True. That's very correct. So till we come your way again. So I think the next video should be that how we knew way for each other, even during this whole process of from church members to schoolmates to prayer partners and all of that. So I would also say that, like, the part of you when you talked about, like, you were able to share some stuff with me, and thank God I didn't also break that trust, that maybe you didn't hear it from somebody else or blah blah blah. So like, of course, like the part of like being secretive, being discreet, the kind of things you share, and you can see people. So it's not everything you can tell, but it's not everything you tell someone else, There's some things that you just pray about it and so be on the same page. Another thing is being on the same page as well, So that brings us to the end of this video.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us in today's video.
We love you.
We love you.
Please kindly subscribe,
share. It could help one person. It could help your fiance. It could help your friends, your relative, your sister, your brother.
And then we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.